All right, finally we're live. All right. What's up, y'all? Let me just go ahead and announce that this is going. Get that link, share that with the peoples. Because, yeah, it's important. Communication, it's always a good thing. How is everyone? Hello, Potato. It's always so good to see y'all. How'd you look at that? Discord's on the wrong window. Again. Alright, there we go. You're not late, Rifted. I literally just started. Now let's see if, because I know Mel was going to join in today. Let's see if she's ready to go. Oh, there she is. All right, let's do this. Hey, what's up? Looks like you might still have your mic muted. Let me make sure that, yeah, volume's up over here. Really hope we're not having the same issues as last time. Yeah, we might be having, God, I really hope not. Hold on, guys. All right, Mel's gonna try joining us here in about 10 minutes. We're having more technical difficulties. Love that so much. So anyway, we're gonna be doing more mermaid stuff today because that is the only thing occupying my time lately is doing mermaid stuff and ignoring my schoolwork. That's a lie. I like to stay on top of my schoolwork. I like having a high GPA because I'm dedicated to my school. I don't have Spotify on right now, but I probably will turn it on for just a minute because you know what? I don't like doing this in silence. Let's see, did I really add? Oh, that's right. I wanted to look up and see if this song was on here. I guess maybe not. I do not see the Bowling for Soup version. That is so sad. Yeah, it is really hard to keep up, dedication to school, especially when, the whole world's on fire. Whoops. Especially whenever the whole world is on fire, but, I definitely value my school a lot, and I want to get a good grade because I am a people pleaser. Hello, Scarlet Mist. And just forgive any random sounds. I'm a very disorganized person right now. That's what's going on. Complete lack of organization. I got an interesting ask today on Tumblr that was asking if I had any drawing tips. And, short answer is yes. I have so many drawing tips and I love sharing them. But it's hard to answer such a generic question. Because, somebody might be asking, how do I draw a specific thing? Or how do I learn how to draw a specific thing? And someone else might be asking, hey, what materials do I use to draw? Or what techniques do I use to draw? And so just, if you guys have questions, even if you don't know what they are, it's easier to start a dialogue with me, on DMs if you don't know exactly what questions you have. But if you have questions, ask specific questions. I will answer 18 asks in a row if I have the answers for them. I am drawing, this is day 17 dragon. So this would be, Mel and I decided, and part of the story we've got, Garmadon running more of an underground ring of pirates in defiance of Chen's fleet. And we thought, why not use the dragon hunters for part of this underground fleet of his. So we're actually drawing a design that I threw together last minute of Faith reporting to her boss, who's a very unhappy Garmadon. We're mean to Garmadon in this AU. Poor guy. Garmadad does not deserve this. I cannot wait for y'all to see what I did for tomorrow. Looked at death in a tarot card and you saw what you had to do. But nobody knows you now when you're dying in LA. Yeah, no, this is really nice. Plus, it's one of my favorite things ever, which is to say, focus mostly on character posing with a simplistic background. And no, Garmadon's not allowed nice things, especially not in this AU, at least not at the beginning. He does get more of a happy ending than anything Ninjago ever gave him, because, happy endings are fun. Happy endings are, they're the endings we give kids for a reason, because we like happy endings. Yeah, right now, Garmadon's life kind of sucks. Sorry, Garmadon. My bad. I don't actually feel all that sorry. It's good storytelling, in my opinion. I think we've got a good story. Garmadon deserves happy endings. He got, a happy middle in the actual show. Unhappy endings, I don't like unhappy endings. Simply because, to me, if it's unhappy, it feels like, then what was the point of telling me this story? An unhappy ending, means that fundamentally the characters have failed in every conceivable way. There's a way to tell a happy ending wherein the characters still fail, okay? Because it is still important to acknowledge that, yes, you can do everything right and still not win. You can do all the right things and still completely fuck up. That's okay. Those types of endings are totally merited, The Last Airbender, Aang doesn't actually kill Ozai. That never happens. What does happen is, they still do the thing. The story is still told, and what's important, saving lives, is still done. So, yes, he didn't kill him. So? Or even, what's another one where, characters technically failed that I can think of off the top of my head? Anyway, the point is that, failure is an option. But unhappy endings where it's well, okay, what was the point of that then? That's what bugs me. Just wait in the atmosphere, casual affair. One of the things that, there's one that I do really like, The Hunger Games. In the books, some people might consider that to be kind of a lackluster ending. To me, it's not. To me, it really is a good ending to what the series was doing, what it was trying to do. Your happy ending does not have to be rainbows and puppies and sunshine, but it does need to close your story in a productive way. And I feel like the Hunger Games did a really good job of that with the book. You know, you read the ending and it's very clear that both Katniss and Peeta are still dealing with the mental health and the long-term implications of what all happened. But things are still good. Still some good stuff. Like, you can write bittersweet endings. You know, you can write endings that, you know, at the beginning of the story might even be considered unhappy endings. Like, if you're writing, you know, a huge book series, and the ending that you end up having will sound super sad to somebody on book 1, but feels earned and complete to someone who's read all 7, that's a good ending. Like, it all just depends on what it is that you've done with your story and whether or not you've, you know, actually ended your story. I wasn't a big fan of the Maximum Ride ending because it didn't feel... Well, a lot of Maximum Ride stuff after, like, book 3 or 4 felt just completely out of left field. But yeah, the point is, you know, endings can vary. I think me saying I don't like unhappy endings is entirely fair, but I don't like unearned endings. Like, I think one of the things that absolutely does kind of irk me about Batman and about comics in general is there's not really an ending to strive for. Either there's a death arc that is going to get inevitably used by the company to get some unneeded tension. Oh, something's not sealed off. Or there's not a death arc and they're going to make one up. Before I got this way. Oh yeah, Maximum Ride, not to trash on it, please don't mistake it for me trashing on it. I really enjoyed it. It's a book series that has a graphic novel release by James Patterson. If you like, you know, the X-Men, if you like Teen Titans, if you like anything where teens are doing stuff that they really should not be able to, but they're able to because they have powers, it's worth a look. Sometimes you're sitting there being like, oh my god, that's so cool. And other times you're sitting there a little bit confused because, hey, you're just some freshman in high school and you're not really sure how they came to this conclusion, but they sure the frick did, so you might as well go along for the ride. The Maximum Ride. I'm sorry, I could not help it. I had to. I promise not to make more intentional bad jokes. Yeah, Maximum Ride, James Patterson. I actually greatly enjoyed it. It does have some angsty little moments. If you see a search result that comes up with a movie, don't click on it. It's lies. It's all lies. There was never a movie. Does not exist. You don't want to go and watch whatever someone tells you is the movie. Not me. But I never stick around, 'cause time keeps dragging on and on and on and on. Say the time goes rushing by, seems so slow to me. See a blur around you fly. It is Misako's glasses. Poor Garm just has a hard life. And so slow to me. Before you blink your eyes, takes so long, seems so slow to me. Seems so slow to me. Let's see if I can do this right. It's so long. I think that's good. Rest in pieces, Garm. All right, let's do this. Let me pause that. Are you coming through now? Please say yes. Oh, yes, I just have my volume down super low. Can you try again? There you are. Yes.
Hold on, let me go close my door.
Probably a good call. We get weird.
A massive happy high right now.
Yeah? Is it that fun to talk to me, or like did something happen?
Both. So, like, while I was waiting for Discord to reinstall because lockdown would not let me take my test with Discord running in the background, like the app.
Oh, that's stupid.
And I couldn't stop the app from doing stuff. I didn't know how, so I had to uninstall it.
Are you on Mac or PC?
PC.
I can't help you on PC. Mac is really intuitive, but I have not had enough experience troubleshooting with PC and Discord.
Oh man, I gotta open up the stream. But yeah, no, it's fine. PCs, like, are they dying? I mean, I like how PCs
Oh
are
no,
run.
PCs are actually doing really well. Microsoft actually with the Surface is definitely giving an answer to the Mac. Like if it comes down to it, you know, more and more people, it's an equal toss-up between the Surface Pro and the Mac for art. And as far as like running on a big network, you actually want to have PCs. Like PCs are in no way dying out.
It's nice. I was worried if that my choice, and I was gonna have to relearn how to use Macs because it was the funniest thing. Growing up at home, it was PCs, you know, my language.
Yeah.
And then at school, I had to learn how to use Macs. They were constantly teaching us how to use them.
I'm so jealous of using Macs at a school. The first school I got to use Macs at was whenever I went to university. And then it was, you know, the opposite experience for me at home. Dad's always been an Apple fanboy. So we had Mac everything pretty much. Granted, I wasn't allowed to touch it because those are Dad's computers, but still. Hello, Unhealthy Obsession, who just showed up. Also, Rifted, I hope you have a better day after, you know, maybe chilling out a little bit. I know for me, you get you a pretty candle or some shit like that. That makes my day better.
For mask, by the way. Hi, Unhealthy Obsession as well. And everybody else, I finally made it. Ooh, yeah.
Hey, making it within 20 minutes, you know, I typically go on these things for several hours at a time.
I know you. That's what makes them fun.
Right? Let's see.
Yeah, no, the reason I was, like, so high on happy was that one of my classes this semester was my space class.
Right?
And here's the thing about... It was my favorite class, by far. But, and this is the big, giant asterisk, I was getting, like, B's and B pluses on, like, the tests and whatnot.
Aww.
So I was just like, oh, it's just continuing my grand old tradition of, you know, really liking the class, but not doing so hot on the test, right?
Yeah.
Well, not as good as I wanted to. B's and B pluses are perfectly fine, people. I just wanted to do better because it was my last semester.
A's pay, but C's get degrees. Okay, guys?
Oh, so I checked my degree audit because I have until the 19th to change any classes I want to pass-fail, and they'll still count towards my major or minor.
Right.
And what do I see but a big old straight A, right?
God bless. I totally got a C on my web programming class, but I passed.
You passed, girl. You go, girl.
These are what we call...
When you see that long line of... Oh, it fills you with such joy.
Oh, it 100% does. I'm just so glad that like little high school me is in here right now because she'd be flipping the hell out over that grade.
Over the sea.
She would. Little baby Rena, she was neurotic as hell.
My business minor has been completed.
Woohoo! I don't have a minor, I'm just DMA, but that's because, you know, I want to go into the entertainment industry where they don't necessarily always believe in school.
Hey, that's perfectly swell, girl. Like, most of my other friends double majored. So.
I halfway thought about double majoring for like 2 seconds before I quickly realized that no, that's going to be a whole lot of pain and possibility of having to stay at school for longer than the 4 years I was going to be there.
4? I thought you were there for 3.
Well, yeah, you know, clearly things have changed and I probably could have done a second major, but at this point, you know, I'm almost there. I can taste the freedom. So, yeah.
I really just need 2 more credits.
God, same. I just got to get through this May course and a June course, or July, and I'm done. I'll be done. Like, what a novel concept to not have to go to school ever again. Oh my God, like all the things that I learned can be learned at my own pace. Without the worry of, you know, homework and grades. I can just learn them when I want to. What a wild effing concept.
It's truly great.
I can't wait. What are we going to do with our time whenever we're all, you know, graduated and shit?
AUs!
All the AUs!
And of course, Empress of the Underworld once I start typing that. But you know what? Unlike you, where you can draw and talk to me, I cannot type and talk.
Oh no, I can't. I can't type and talk. That, no. That's why I always have issues.
Because then I just end up talking while typing.
I just end up either stop talking entirely, or I end up typing whatever it is I'm saying.
So, remember how I was messaging you earlier today about Crush 40?
Yes.
So while I still stand by my claim that Night in the Wind is nothing more than the one song from Sonic Heroes that I actually love to death but cannot think of the name for the life of me.
Sonic Heroes.
What I want is to like take the eventual trailer for season 13 and just like put that in the background.
Please do.
If my hunch about Mania is right.
Please do. I would love to see some good old-fashioned Sonic music being applied to Ninjago. They need to know, Mel. They need to know. A lot of these kids are 5 or 6 years younger than us. They did not see that part of the internet. They need to know.
Hey guys, the Sonic fandom between like 2011 and 2018 was wild.
Y'all do not want to know what I saw. Thanks. He definitely has long hair because, you know, depression.
Oh wait, is that Garmadon sitting at the desk?
Yeah.
Oh, poor dude.
He's just having such a hard time. He has a hard life.
Do these guys know about the Great Devourer picture?
No, not yet. It drops tomorrow. Do you know how much self-control it is taking? Lele, are you aware of how much self-control I am having to exercise to not just blast that thing across every social media platform I have right now?
Wait a minute. Wait, who's the guy that you're coloring right now?
This is Faith. The design is very different from...
Oh, Because I was like, that's a girl.
Yeah, very, very neutral appearance here. Because I definitely threw this design together last minute. I don't think I've drawn Faith fully colored, and definitely not in any AU type context ever. So this is all very much new design releases. Plus, you know, I like taking artistic liberties. You know this.
I was just like, wait a minute, where's the bun? that was my big thing. I was like, where's the hair bun? It still looks great. I'm not trying to be like, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I definitely, like I said, taking a whole lot of liberties here because, you know, pirates. No, Faith's not a boy. She's still a girl. Just very piratey looking thing, you know. Plus, I've never been one to draw, you know, huge chests on people. It's not really my thing.
Can we talk to them about the hollow?
Ooh, what were we going to talk about with the hollow? I'm so down to talk about it but you know I have a totally crap memory.
No, it's fine. I guess I just want to advertise it because it's like, hey, people, there's a mystery show on Netflix that you all should totally watch.
Mel got me hooked on the hollow, which very much mystery adventure show. Very, very fun. I
watched it all in 5 hours.
I watched it all in 5 hours. That is how good this show is.
Season, because I wanted her to watch season 1, and then season 2 right after it came out. She didn't have to wait the 2 years that I had to wait.
Yeah, poor Mel waited 2 years for season 2 to drop. Which I've been waiting.
Channels rise and fall for this obscure fandom.
I just want to point out that I have been waiting for a very long time for Wizards to come out. I'll be getting that hopefully this June or July. Did the Dragon Hunters have an eye color? I don't think they had red, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it was red.
Yeah. Which, like, talk about ironic, because we were all four given Garmadon red eyes because of Oni, and then it turns out the dragon people got the red eyes.
Burp.
Yeah, no, the hollow. It's some good shit. And I accidentally...
Faith is actually interesting. She's got one red eye. Or wait, I think that's Faith, yeah. She's got one red eye and one black eye.
Oh, check her out. Freaking badass. I'm actually really happy with the lighting going on here. And we're gonna take...
Like double checking myself, and it's like, yep. The one that you got showing would be the red one.
Oh, thank goodness I colored that right. That's like 99% of my life. Just, did I color that right? Even on my own stuff, I'm like, did I color that right? I don't know. I don't make the rules.
The other night, how I pointed out that you were doing the pixel art for Jay and Cole.
Oh my gosh.
Like, oh, it's a teaser. Nice.
Yeah, just like, yeah, I definitely planned that. Psh, what are you talking about? I know every step of everything I do, ever. Yeah, I've always wondered, like, because, like, it is definitely realistic to have kids showing two halves of the family. My siblings and I are all very clear evidence of that, because if you put all of us into a room, we don't look related. But I do kind of wonder, you know, the irony that would be there if Wu was the one displaying, you know, dragon-y or if Wu is the one displaying Oni type tendencies or characteristics or what have you. And Garmadon was the one who initially displayed dragon tendencies. Like, talk about some sweet, sweet irony there.
My ultimate headcanon, it is that both of them have both powers. It's just, and Wu's is gonna come up at some point, and Oni Wu is gonna be epic.
Man, seeing an Oni Wu, that would be some pretty fantastic stuff. Alright.
Could be the same season that Garm finally comes back to normal.
You know how excited I am that your fan theory thing has some weight to it? Like
I was like, I mean, he's Oni, so he can shapeshift.
And you were fucking right! How does it feel to be an absolute queen?
Oh yeah, no, he's totally blending in with the background this entire time.
This just in, Garmadon is actually the clutch powers that we keep seeing in Cameo. Nobody knows where clutch actually is.
God, that would be the best. Although I'm still sticking with my personal theory that clutch powers has the robot eye from fighting some Oni and bringing up the Ninjago. Say that. That's why he's got the eye patch, because it's some Cowboy Bebop stuff, and if none of you have seen Cowboy Bebop, you gotta see it. Main character's got a robot eye and a normal eye, and like one of the best lines in the whole show is like, I see the past with one eye and the present in the other, and it was gloriously tragic. I'm sorry for the right now. I'm in the best mood.
You keep cutting out a little bit. Is your internet doing okay?
Oh, I kind of am doing, you can't see it, but I'm like bending over the side of my laptop, so I might be getting further away from the microphone.
Oh, gotcha.
I apologize. I'll sit straight up.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure that we're not like missing anything that you're saying, you know? Alright, now we're gonna do the favorite one of today. I've legit been saving this particular sketch for the stream because I think this is just gonna be effing adorable.
I can't wait for you guys to do this. Or see this.
Just wait until like they figure out who's who. Like, this is just gonna be effing adorable. I don't really do requests like that on these streams. That's an interesting one though. But yeah, I will pause and like do how to do stuff. But usually I've got like, I use these streams to like draw out what it is I'm working on right now.
Being like a frog. I think you can see that on DC Superhero Girls. Don't quote me on that, though.
You know, that would not surprise me. The animated shows, especially for the kids, they get weird.
They do. I mean, look at what we just got done binging. There was a whole musical, jazzy rendition of Creep.
Oh man, that is now my favorite version of Creep. Okay, do you know how much you gotta do to get me to move the Book of Life Manolo version below #1? Because I will be upfront with all of you. I love the Book of Life. I love Manolo. I love the whole thing. But man, the jazz version of Creep, that is now top tier. It's the best version of Radiohead I've ever heard. And y'all are so sweet being that nice about my drawings.
I'm a weirdo. What the heck am I doing here?
Oh yeah, they censored Radiohead, but someone definitely died.
It wasn't just died. It was crushed to death and then and then the giant monster that did it just like dropped him on the ground and walked away.
Yeah.
Like, didn't even care.
Like someone died a horrible, gruesome death, but God forbid the children hear us say hell. God, I love the hollow.
Repeatedly hearing the word hell.
Well, I mean, come on. I've said much worse things not as like a Y7 child. Once I hit middle school, though, I cussed like a sailor. It is Baby Moro. He is not exactly impressed in this picture.
He's not impressed in air quotes. He's just like, oh, it's not that cute. I wish that the actor that played Weirdy would release like a normal cover of that song.
Not Moro
like
and Nia.
Jazzy cover, I mean, like, you know, where you don't constantly have the characters interrupting it.
Yeah. You know somebody out there is making it their mission to try and cut that noise out.
Problem is you can't just like jump cut between the characters talking because he's still singing in the background.
Not Baby Smith's sibling, although you guys are getting close. Not Kai. It is Moro and Lloyd. They're gonna be adorable.
Brothers, kind of. We're like cousins that are forced to live together.
Hey, you know, as somebody who was basically raised with one of her cousins, it's not all that bad. You have a partner in crime that you don't feel guilty about hitting.
Things.
You're not getting tired, are you?
No, I'm not. It was just a lot of walking today.
Oh, yeah, what with your car and everything?
I drop off my car, I walk home, they tell me it's done, I walk back.
The exciting life
and the
of
way
me.
back was way worse because it was windy.
Oh, man. See, we have officially started tornado season down here, which means that pretty much at least once a week we're getting some sort of thunderstorm or tornado watch. So, you know, me who loves all of that mess is just living her best life.
Is absolutely 100% tornado. It's been tornado season since April for us.
Yeah, technically it starts in April. We just don't get those massive thunderstorms until May.
Opposite, we get all the big stuff in April.
Oh, see, we're gonna get...
correctly, I mentioned how my church was destroyed on, what was it? It was either Holy Thursday or Good Friday.
Dang. That's some irony right there.
Well, actually, the story goes that the Easter candle was still lit when they came out of the basement of the priest's place.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard anyway.
Dang.
So it's like there is a future. Just not in downtown. Right next to 3 other churches.
I always have to look up and see what I did for Lloyd's coloring because I always forget. This is for day 18 games. We just...
Session. Oh, sorry.
You're good. But,
Continue what you're saying.
yeah, this is for day 18 games. For family, we're going to do something a little bit different. He is Chubb. Listen Listen, chubby babies are happy babies. My family always has babies running around at some point. They're always chubby because chubby babies are happy babies. Anyway, what were you saying, Mel?
I saw that Unhealthy Obsession said something about how it not being that windy. Wind in Britain is intense. I don't think it's as bad as that.
See, I live in the place that the Dust Bowl forgot to leave.
No, I was just gonna say I thought it was cool that they were from Britain because I was just there.
Yeah, Mel studied abroad in Britain for like the entire fall semester. She got to go and see all sorts of shit.
I was in Cornwall, FYI.
It was fantastic, but also super weird because like we would be able to talk from earlier in the day, it felt like. But like for Mel's sanity, we had to stop talking at like 6 o'clock at night.
For you, it was 6 o'clock for you. It's like midnight or 1 a.m. for me.
Yeah, I don't know how you survived doing that because even in DC, I was like, oh, it's 8 o'clock. I'm exhausted. Let's go to bed.
Well, none of my classes were until like noon, first of all.
Oh.
It's like only one class a day for the most part. And then thing number 3 was my sleep schedule was already screwed, so it was like whatever.
This is Lloyd trying to play peekaboo with Morrow. Operative word being try. And Garmadon used to be a mermaid. There's a little bit to his story there. Yeah, that Lloyd being half mermaid, but Garmadon clearly being human along with his mom, that is a part of the story. Because Garmadon used to be a mermaid. I have not drawn Mermaid Garmadon. I should do that. I don't know about seeing more little babies. I might try and find a way to draw baby, the other baby ninja. It'll be...
Baby Nia. I think Baby Nia would be cute for like an opposite of this, where Kai's the one playing peekaboo and she's just like pouting.
Aww.
Oh, that could have been an alternate clownfish day.
Clownfish.
Where like Kai is trying to distract her from touching an enemy or from the pain because her arm hurts.
Oh my god, you're right. We should have done a 2-pronged one then, but then I'd want to make all of them a double thing.
Yeah, and I want to save your arm. Miss Girl clearly wearing a brace.
I always wear my brace. It's so I can continue to do this for 3 hours at a time. Don't be like me, kids.
Okay, Unhealthy Obsession. I'm not asking you to tell me where you're from. I'm just saying I was in Penryn and Falmouth for a majority of my stay. If any of those names ring a bell.
Man, y'all want to talk about wind? Shit.
I'm sorry, I'm just genuinely curious.
No, you're good. But no, y'all want to talk about wind? Shit, I am from the land that the Dust Bowl forgot to leave. All right. I'm going to say a word here. You guys are going to laugh. I want you to go look up a time lapse of one on YouTube and then you'll stop laughing, okay? I am from a place where we regularly get haboobs every year. I will give you a moment to laugh at that. Okay? Now go watch a time lapse of it on YouTube and you will understand why we don't laugh at that.
I've seen it, and I just want to say I am so sorry you have to deal with that.
I once got caught outside during a mild one, and it was not fun.
Shoot, I gotta plug in my laptop.
Little baby Morrow is so cute. I love him.
Morrow is like the bomb diggity.
Hmm?
Time lapse of what?
A haboob. Here, I'll actually type it out in the chat because, like, y'all will not believe that this is actually, like, an actual name for a weather phenomenon. Mora, you're such a little turd blossom. Even whenever I'm not trying to make you into a little turd blossom, you kind of are.
Do people like have fun with that little name by chance, or is it just normal, Rhea?
It's definitely something that, like, we all kind of snicker at until there's one actually happening. In which case, like, my mom gets migraines whenever there's one rolling in because of the change in air pressure. If you've ever been caught outside during one, there's a little part of you that's like, oh God, not again. We even have a term for, like, whenever the sky gets darkened and you can't see anything. Like, the term is brownout. Like, it's not even like the power got knocked out or anything. It's not a blackout. It's a brownout because the entire effing city is covered in a giant brown cloud. I feel kind of bad for Moro here because, like, I feel that pain of, like, you know, you have to get along with the baby. Well, I would get along with the baby if they would leave me alone. But, of course, you know, the baby's not going to leave you alone.
Me with my youngest brother. You know what he would do when I was, like, after he figured out how to walk and get down the stairs? He would march his way into my bedroom, plop himself down on the floor, and just sit. Like, he would just sit.
He wanted to be around you, Mel.
I know, but, like, when you're an 11-year-old who is deeply, deeply jealous of all the attention he gets and how he seemingly gets away with more than you.
Oh, he definitely gets away with more than you. I know how this rodeo goes. I was the oldest of 4 by the time I was 6. Do you know how wild it is to see shit happening in, like, real time? And then we tacked on number 5 whenever I was 14. And so it's just been hilarious because everyone's like, what a different world this little shit lives in.
No, actually, it was kind of the opposite. The older that he got, like, the less... Like, I got away with skipping so many assignments in 8th grade. Like, the parents were mad, but, like, I don't remember it getting, like, super duper bad. Okay, it did get super duper bad at one point, but that was literally my own fault.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what do you mean you skipped all of the assignments you were supposed to turn in this semester for your computer science class?
Mel, no!
I did!
Oh my God, that's awful. I'm so proud of you.
I totally did that in 8th grade. I got to turn it all in, and it was so funny because back then it was graded by quarters. So, like, I was still in the class for the whole semester, but, like, first quarter, straight A. And that was, like, the quarter I also finally figured out how to type. Second quarter, C, like, almost C minus.
Oh my God.
They were like, Emma, what is wrong with you?
See, I've always been low-key neurotic about my courses. Like, I'd get like a 92 and I'd be hyperventilating. I do not understand, you rebellious children.
Oh man, that was fun. Oh, and then okay, random off story, but so like you were required to do a music class,
Yeah.
right? And you had two options, either choir, which was every other day, which means you could have a study hall on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or band, which was every day. Think about what people chose.
I would choose choir.
Yeah, I kind of decided to be an overachiever and chose both.
Mel, what the fuck? How are you gonna do both? Were they at different class periods?
Yes.
Why?
Reasons.
What?
But I didn't have a single study hall my first semester, and I was so sad about that.
I've had some sort of study hall. I didn't have any my freshman year of high school. But once sophomore year hit and I could take dual credit classes that were online, I had a study hall every single year, at least one. I think I bumped it up to 3 my junior year. Maybe just my senior. But that was mostly so I could go in and I could draw and I could do whatever I wanted and not be bothered.
Nice. Okay, unhealthy obsession. Yes, it's the American grading system, so it's like so it goes A, B, C, D, and then F. For you, it would be like a third it would be like a third. I'm so smart. I know what these things are now.
Thank God you do, because I certainly did not. Because honestly, my mind was just on
No, it's
passing.
a third, isn't it? Third.
Homegirl, don't ask me.
Maybe colleges grade differently. Oh, I'm sorry, universities.
And now we get to build the rocks.
Yay, backgrounds, Rena's favorite thing.
I love them so much. Oh God, I hate backgrounds. It's like, hey, you know what the 10th circle of hell is? Backgrounds. That's what it is. Backgrounds the whole time. Am I even on the right? Okay, good. See, my scholarship requires that I keep a GPA of 3.5 or higher. I'm sitting happy at a 3.85. Thank y'all very much. But yeah, I get neurotic with my grades.
You are a true inspiration.
Thanks.
My final GPA is going to be a nice 3.37.
Hey, but you passed.
Bad. Look, last year's spring semester was really hard, okay?
Hey, man, I swear, whatever your second to last year of anything is, that's always the worst one. Like I swear to God, it's always the worst one. Last year in the spring, I was effing miserable. I did this art project with Sharpies that I swear had me like halfway high on Sharpies for 3 weeks straight because I was trying to get this thing done. Like...
Sorry. Last spring, I don't think I slept for like 3 days.
See? That's some bad shit. And yet, if you told people, yeah, it was my second to last year, everyone knows. Everyone knows. They're like, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Like, I wanted to make sure I at least got a B in my poli-sci 301, which, if any of you ever decide to major in political science and go to the school that I went to, it is the hardest class you will ever take. It is empirical research, and coding and like fake coding, and it was weird.
I don't. Ugh, man, rest in peace, y'all. At least I just have to deal with, the occasional weird project, I want you to say something with your art. But art doesn't have to say anything. Sometimes my art is just two little ninja mermaids.
Something. It's saying brotherly annoyance.
That honestly, I should write a book titled that, because between the 15-year-old brother and the 6-year-old brother, shit. You're clueless to what means. I totally missed whenever that came in. I'm sorry. Also,
Stream's like 3 seconds ahead of us, right?
it's like we're a couple seconds ahead of the stream. I think we are. The stream's laggy. That is the most beautiful rock I've ever rendered in digital, and I want you all to be very appreciative that you got to be here with me during this monumentous occasion.
Good, you go, girl.
Thanks. I have done Ninjago for a video game project before. This past semester I was in a video game design course, and we had to, code a whole ass video game on Scratch. So I definitely have a Ninjago video game in progress that I'm hoping to work on at some point during my adult life that would be released on Scratch and would just be up for you guys to play one day. One day. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the rock appreciation. But yeah, the only thing I've ever used Ninjago for has been my video game assignment. Thank you. I hope to make it into a full-on RPG on Scratch. I've seen some fun tutorials that I definitely didn't skip through to find what I needed to get an A in the course.
Wait, isn't that the course you got a C in?
No, the one that I got a C in was web programming, which I have never liked web programming. I've always been someone who, web programming is a useful skill for a lot of degrees. Do not get me wrong. I'm not knocking it, but I've never liked coding. I've never liked HTML. I found JavaScript to be frustrating. I don't even like having to try and figure out CSS to make my HTML look pretty. So I passed the course, and we're going to call that a win.
I'm just going to keep nodding and pretend like I know what you're talking about.
Imagine for a minute that in order to pass a class, you had to know 3 different English dialects.
Oh, screw that.
And you were not allowed to make mistakes in any of them, or else your entire paper would be completely unreadable.
That was what you had to do for a whole semester.
I had to code for an entire semester to make a functional website, and it was a pain in my ass. I will be upfront with that. Total pain in my ass.
Damn.
Which, fucking passed, but got
Good
it.
job.
What cost?
So, those girls that I keep mentioning that I babysit?
Yeah.
Well, what was supposed to happen is that they were supposed to move to North Dakota.
Oh?
But this pandemic thing has kind of thrown everything into chaos, and so I'm tempted to ask if they still need a babysitter this summer then.
I mean, do it. What's the worst that can happen, you know?
They say I can't do it.
I mean, you would be really sad because I know you really like those girls.
You're the sisters I never had.
Let me tell you, somebody with sisters, they're not as fun as you think sometimes.
Oh, they're not. Well, dude, with all this crap I put up with the younger sister, don't even.
I'm just saying, I still have not forgiven the one.
You still haven't forgiven the one.
She knows what she did.
Finish this fishing anime, but like I'm dragging my feet to finish it.
What fishing anime?
Called Suritama.
Hmm.
Kid and his grandma moved to this coastal town. This random kid shows up and starts being like overly nice. I think he moves in with them too.
Oh, snap.
And basically the kid is like learning how to fish. Whenever he gets squirted with water from this water gun that the kid that moved in with him has, he like his memory blacks out for a bit, and apparently he does a bunch of crazy stuff.
Oh shit.
He doesn't know that.
What?
Yeah. It's like he gets squirted like the guy tries to help him out and he ends up doing a bunch of crazy stuff.
Mel, I just realized something
He's
adorable.
like hyper nervous all the time.
Mel, I just realized something adorable.
Tell me.
No one's gonna question that Lloyd and Morrow are related because of the green.
What would Morrow's color be?
Well, like for Ninja, I am always tempted to put him as like a really pale off green gray.
Saw someone do some fan art for him for like movie Morrow. He was great.
That was fantastic, honestly. I think I saw the same thing, and it was that was some top tier content. Morrow and Lloyd, the green babies. God bless. I love them. They're adorable.
They are.
And I don't know if anybody ever notices, but I definitely use 2 different types of green for them. Because in my mind, it needs to be 2 different types of green. That's what they deserve. I drew a really cute little pixel art Garma fam thing the other day. I can't remember if I sent it to you or if I thought you were busy.
Pixel?
Yeah, I did pixel art of them. It was cute. You know, before shit hit the fan.
You sent it. Maybe double sent it. Or did you post it?
I don't think I posted it. I think it was just for fun.
I thought I did, but now I don't think so.
It was just for fun. Aw, thanks. Definitely just put them there because I don't know anything about mermaids except they have fins. So if I add more fins, they'll look better, right?
It looks like Morrow's wearing a blanket.
I gave him little shoulder fins just to get that effect. I was like, what's the cutest way to give Morrow a way to kind of hide into himself? I've got it. Blanket fins.
Everyone has continually questioned Lloyd and Garn being related because where the heck does his blonde hair come from?
Listen, I don't have a good answer for that other than gosh, Misako's hair being brown is what kills my argument because I always bring out my little card of, well, dad's Hispanic and mom's blonde and my sister has black hair and my brothers have blonde hair. But, like, Misako's hair is very clearly brown. It does not help.
You can't be recessive?
I mean, yes, it can be recessive. And I guess in theory, Garm could have, all the genetic material being the son of God. That was a little blasphemous. My bad.
Not no dragon powers or Oni powers, is that he was adopted this whole time.
Oh my god. Garmadon walks up to Lloyd and is like, so it turns out you're actually not special. You just got bad luck.
No. It's Wu.
Oh, Wu's the one who's adopted.
Yeah, Wu's the one who's adopted. I'm sorry.
I mean, that would explain the weird complex, If your secrets are what make you special.
Like, guys, there's another thing I haven't told. What is it this time, Wu?
What is it this time?
I'm not actually the younger, or the second son of the first Spinjitzu master.
I can just see Lloyd, flipping a table. What else have you not told me? Oh my god, I made his arms.
That's it that the writers haven't come up with yet.
I keep forgetting which parts of Lloyd are what color.
Well, if there's inconsistency, you can just write it off as, oh, he was younger.
Right, but I'll know in my heart.
Went out, girl. Are you giving Lloyd red eyes? I forgot.
I don't know. I think I've had him show up at some point with green eyes. I don't think I gave him red eyes. But at the same time, I think whenever I drew him, he was in a tank, and so he had a filter over him. So we could definitely give him green eyes, or red eyes anyway.
Yes. Red-eyed Lloyd is my favorite headcanon.
Listen, I firmly believe that he had red eyes as a kid, the golden shit happened, and then he had green eyes because, green power. But if he didn't have the green, he'd have red eyes, like his dad.
I'm just gonna keep pretending that it was green contacts.
Movie Lloyd was definitely wearing contacts, and you can't change my mind. Just a light little blue.
I mean, that would make so much more sense for Movie Lloyd, especially the whole fitting in thing, even though he's got a really nice circle of friends.
Well, his nice circle of friends also went from Yay Lloyd to Boo Lloyd in the span of 10 minutes.
I mean, he did break all of Wu's rules and almost get all of them killed.
I'm just saying, there was a really fast flip there,
Yes, but it wasn't, not understandable.
Well, yeah, but come on, guys. Lloyd needs friends.
They get him back. They have that, one scene where it's just them without Lloyd, and it's we gotta go rescue him!
That is
and
fair.
It was really just aimed at only Lloyd. They didn't care about helping out Garmadon.
I will admit that, what follows after that, whenever Garmadon is teaching him to actually, throw, I think that's one of the cutest parts of the whole movie. And I love the arm scene. I don't care how many people think it's a little drawn out. I think it's adorable and hilarious.
Only got drawn out after, the ninja left to go find the arm.
It
was super funny.
I think it was fantastic even then, because it's oh, let me text your mom. No, I need you to be here and help me with this. That's some good shit.
Well, I mean, the texting your mom part was when the rest of the ninja were there, is my thing.
That's true. That's true.
That was my favorite part about it. Just one point, arm ripped off, and everybody, I remember at the time, and even still now, everybody was obsessing over the little details, Cole reaching for his own arm.
Well, me too, though. You're sitting there, you're like, oh my shit, he's got no arm. And so you gotta check and make sure yours is still there. You know, I just at this point kind of blame the Golden Power for giving him blonde hair. Kind of for the same reason. You know, Elsa's got blonde hair that's like way lighter than it has any business being, and I just chalk it up to her being a fucking snow queen.
That's because she's adopted.
Where the fuck did she come from?
She came. She's the real lost princess from Tangled.
Oh my god. At any rate, this picture's finished and it's fucking adorable. Oh, this is another cute one.
Okay, I don't know if you remember this, but one of the directors of Frozen also directed Tarzan.
Oh my god, and then they confirmed the theory that was later shown to be impossible.
Well, okay, the director's like having fun with people being like, hey, are Tarzan and Elsa related?
But here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna go off on a little fucking tangent here, okay? I don't know why I'm so freaking passionate about this, but I am, alright? And here's the thing. One, your media does not have to have all the Marvel connections for you to enjoy it. Okay? Let's get that out of the way right the fuck now. Two, you gotta pick one or the other because you cannot have both. Okay? I can accept the whole Little Mermaid shipwreck thing. Clearly that's not canon anymore either, but I could accept it. Tarzan? Tarzan?
And it was just because of the director. You know this.
I
and
am
the fact that that
fully
beard, like, went from up from his sideburns into his mustache.
I am fully aware of that. But here's the thing. It's in fucking Africa. And yes, that is Smiths. This is them finally getting to see each other again. Some good shit. But yeah, it's in Africa. It's in Africa. It's not the thing. You can either have the shipwreck be in Denmark, which clearly it's not anymore, or you can have it be in Africa. A ship does not wash up on the shores of Denmark after crashing in Africa.
Fun. I was having so much fun.
Listen, you can have your fun and I love you, but I'm still gonna take issue with it.
I mean, it's fair, don't get me wrong, but I liked how, you know, people... I mean, it seemed like a giant joke.
I mean...
And then the director was like, yeah, no, it's totally Tarzan. And then Disney was like, no, it's not. Because we don't like to acknowledge that we made Tarzan.
Why not? It is a treasure of a movie.
They lost the right.
Oh, shit.
That's why the next Tarzan movie was Tarzan and Jane from Warner Brothers.
Wow.
Everybody went to it thinking it was a live action. Everyone who saw it, at least according to my roommate, went to go see it because they thought it was a remake of the Disney movie, and then they were very, very mad.
They are aware that, like, it's a public domain story, right? Like, Tarzan...
It's not all of it is public domain.
Well, yeah, but, like, the concept of Tarzan...
I don't think so.
I thought it was one of those classics, like the Jungle Book, that, like, anyone can do a thing with.
See, I think the thing with Tarzan was that, like, the book series started after Mickey Mouse was created.
Mmm.
And what's the rule with copyright right now with the
Sorry, guys, I had to. I'm glad you guys think this is cute. I like drawing cute family moments. I just occasionally have to go and, you know, reference my own artwork.
In this photo.
Oh god, it's gonna be so good. Just poor Lloyd sitting off to the side being like, oh my god, I'm the only one here with any decency.
No, Lloyd's gonna be like, I wish I could reunite with a family member, and then ominously standing right behind him against the glass. This guy.
I love drawing hugs. See, now you're making me want to draw a really cute, sad scene with Garm and baby Lloyd right before shit hits the fan.
Oh. I mean, that would be adorable. Wait a minute. No. That song was sung after Kala found Tarzan, so that should be Wu bonding with baby Lloyd.
Aww. Do we let Wu have nice things?
Yes, we do. Look, Wu has massive trust issues. We get that. But, like, can't we give him, like, just a little nicey?
Wu can have a little
Wu
family
is fun,
time
too.
as a treat.
Who is everyone's fave character? What, from Ninjago?
I would say from Ninjago, yeah.
Oh my god, there are so many characters.
I know. And the thing is that, like, if you'd asked me a year ago, I'd have said Kai because I effing love fire characters. But now I don't know. It depends on, like, what I'm drawing, I think. Because, like, for certain AUs, like, if it's Corpse Bride AU, Zane, 100% I love him. But if it's, like, that one Beauty and the Beast AU that we talked about whenever I was still traditional only, Cole. Fucking love Cole. But then, like, I did that really adorable Jay this afternoon, and just, I love him. See, does Wu know that Lloyd is Garm's?
Oh yes, he does know.
Okay, just double checking, because I can never remember. You know, my memory.
Wu does know, and he doesn't want Lloyd going back up to a life of pirates.
Yeah, because, you know, humans suck. And pirates are even less reputable than normal humans. So, yeah, watch those people. Shifty-ass bastards.
Lord knows Garm is still hooking up with Chen, the dude that's been kidnapping people.
Oh, yeah. So, like, extra dishonorable. Damn it, Garmadon.
Yeah, he has no idea Garm, like, went off on his own.
No clue that there's definitely been a family tragedy. Whoops.
Estranged bros. Estranged bros. Didn't even realize Garm he knew Garm was married, I think, but...
Well, I mean, there's the whole reason that Garm gave up being able to do this permanently in the first place, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think...
That could have been after or before he quit Chen's.
I think we said it was, like, the catalyst to him quitting Chen was him finally saying, you know, I'm done, I have a family now, leave me alone.
And Chen's like, oh, I'll just take you with me, and then, like, the water does nothing.
Whoops. That's right, bastard. We already thought of it. You're not gonna get me.
Turns around slowly, drenched, but still, like, standing tall and being like I said,
we're done.
I'm done.
Kai has such flowy fins. Like, Nia's are so much sturdier, and Kai's are just, like, pretty flowy fins.
They've used them more.
Well, not even that. Just, like, I intentionally gave them different fins because Ray and Maya.
Aww. I was thinking because, like, Nia's never had to deal with a real current before.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Like, since she was a kiddo.
Jay is just effing cute. And y'all are gonna love the picture that I drew of him for... Is it Friday that's coming out? I think.
To dig through my room to find my missing Legend of Zelda volume that I just saw. It was the one with the cool Midna shipping. Raina?
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was reading the...
I was mad about my mess in the room.
Oh, do not get me started on room mess. Mine is a total disaster area right now because finals hit me hard this year.
Totally fair. I was gone for a month.
I feel like I need to resize this because if we're going to have Lloyd off in the corner being awkward on top of having Garm. What the hell is this doing?
Oh man, that would need to get smaller if you want to do that. I mean, you don't have to. I was just thinking of like something cute for like a lead-in for a future one.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if we're gonna
connect.
I don't know if we're gonna get a future one that's necessarily mermaid, or if it would be something that like I went back and did later.
Right. Well, hold on. We haven't figured out like all of the prompts yet. Right.
I mean, I don't think we have one for day 20, which is the next one.
Oh, shoot.
Or at least, you know, the one that I could remember. I really need to write these things down.
Okay, I'll get this.
Day 20 is
all
ruins.
Right. Ruins. I thought that one was like Woo in like mermaid form, caught by Chen, like as the restaurant is like all screwed up because of the glass breaking.
Oh.
I mean, that's just an idea though.
No. We could definitely work with this, but like Wu being captured by Chen, and then we just see like a boot and a little green tail flopping out of the door.
Yes.
Because then we could, you know, do that tie-in to the one eventually that we want to do with Garmadon and Lloyd. Oh, yeah, no. Everyone's having a bad day here.
Let's see, there's Dolphin.
What could Dolphin... Dolphin could be a look at the lagoon now that Maya's healed.
Oh yes, definitely. I got that one. Or I mean, I agree with that. Oh my god, Lloyd. Is Son of Garmadon member gonna be like the whole Harumi and Lloyd thing we got planned?
Definitely. Yeah, I don't have anything, you know, for sure, but that's definitely going to be what it's for.
Right, that's what we can do the Lloyd and Garm first reunion for.
Son of Garmadon? Or Sons of Garmadon?
No. So I was looking at number 28, Manta Ray.
Ooh.
So, like, a Manta Ray can be, like, stuck to the glass or whatever.
Okay, I raise you this. Lloyd waking up, you know, on the ship or whatever. And there being, like, you know, we've got the stuffed turtle, but there could also very easily be some sort of manta ray, something that was clearly meant for a small kid that Garmadon kept.
Oh, so like sheets.
Yeah, like even something as simple as like sheets or like I was thinking of mobile, but you know, we sunk the ship, so that's not
Yeah, no, it's like he doesn't have that anymore.
That is the one thing that makes this difficult is we totally sunk the ship. But
oh my god, I'm loving Garmadon already. Thank you so much for resizing this so you could include him.
right? Lander's gonna be a really angry silhouette, just right there. Poor Lloyd doesn't even know. Because, like, one, what would even make him, you know, think to himself, hey, that shadow over there has my exact same angry eyes. I bet I'm related to him. Like, no, you're a mermaid. He's a human. Why would you be related?
Okay, so the last three are Boat, Serpentine, and Atlantis, and we already have Atlantis figured out. What about Boat and Serpentine?
I don't even know what we could do for Serpentine.
I mean, something to do with the Great Devourer, maybe?
Yeah. Ooh. I have a thought. What if, we've got the scene where Lloyd's waking up with being Manta Ray. What if he finds out, like, Garmadon tells him the story, and he's got, like, a drawing or a painting of the Great Devourer?
Can I raise you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I might be bringing some Pirates of the Caribbean into this.
Always
but,
a good thing.
what if instead of Davy Jones, it's Pythor, and Pythor's the one who controls the Great Devourer?
Ooh. Shit, how do we bring that in? Mel.
Yes?
Keep the Pythor thing. But what if, like, this brings it all together. What if Chen and Pythor had a deal, and that's why Garm's ship got sunk?
By the Devourer! Yes!
It all comes together! This has been Planning Out Your Life with Rena and Mel. You know what? I want to work on Abyss simply because it's so close to being, like, done. And I really enjoy Abyss so much.
No, I was just, for the Serpentine, my inspiration was I was thinking back to Dead Man's Chest. And I was thinking about the scene where Davy Jones is like, For we who wake, the Kraken. I was just like, oh my god, Pythor would totally say this.
He would have that same level of drama.
Oh yes, absolutely.
So I'm thinking maybe just Pythor and Chen shaking hands, and maybe a look at the Serpentine crew on Pythor's ship. What do you think?
Or you could have, like, a painting of the Great Devourer in the background just for lol.
Ooh.
Be like, this is what you're gonna do.
Oh, this one is definitely sad. But yeah,
This
definitely.
is Sako reaching out to her baby boy.
Yeah, Misako's having a bad day, which is, as an extent of Garmadon's very bad day. Garmadon's no good, very bad day.
I never watched the movie for that book. I only ever read the book.
There was a movie?
Yeah, with, like, Ben Stiller.
Huh.
I think. It's either Ben Stiller or Steve Carell playing the dad. Oh, look, Rena, unhealthy obsession is living through what you and I had to live through.
Oh, no. Please go to bed in a timely manner.
Don't stay up too late, dude.
If this were a kid's YA movie, then Lloyd would repeatedly have nightmares that woke him up where he was staring at some lady's face and he wouldn't even know it was his mom.
A lady falling into a black abyss.
Yeah, sometimes I'm nice to Garmadon.
It's just so easy to be mean.
It is so much easier to be mean.
Wait, Scarlet, is it also midnight for you too? Oh no!
They're all dropping like flies.
Well, no, they just said that they stay up till 5.
Oh my god. I couldn't do it. I'm not young anymore.
I stayed up until 4 last week, and it was insane.
It sounds like hell, honestly.
I was completely out of it for the rest of the day.
One time last year, during the semester from hell, I just could not sleep one day. Like, it just didn't happen. I was sitting there, laying there, waiting for it to happen, daydreaming, doing the thing. And I just didn't effing sleep. At around 4:30, I accepted my fate and got out some Zelda to, catch me some Koroks. But yeah, I just didn't sleep one day. And whenever I got to work, my boss was like, yeah, no, you're not allowed to drive the carts. Because apparently it was obvious or some shit.
The fact that you'd been up for 24 hours straight, it was like, yeah, no, you're not doing anything.
Yeah,
Go
no.
home.
She, all she would let me do is do, like, run-of-the-mill stuff that I literally could do in my sleep.
I don't know why I'm so tired. It's only 6 for us.
Yeah, it's only 6, and yeah, I felt like napping the entire day.
Me too.
Like, I always just blame it on this weather, you know?
I'll pretend the wind took it out of me.
This is gonna be some good shit.
Fighting that wind on the way back to the auto place was not fun.
No. What kind of winds are y'all getting?
Oh, I don't even know how hard it was. It was just like, it wasn't hard enough to where you had to keep your eyes closed to keep moving forward, but it was like, it was hard enough to like knock some hair loose that was pulled back in a ponytail.
Okay, so some decent wind. We typically get
And it
20...
was continuous. It was continuous in my face. There was no break.
Aww. We typically get like, 20 to 30 miles an hour on a regular basis.
I wish I knew if what that felt like.
I mean, if you regularly...
I wish I know how to distinguish it, is what I mean.
I mean, I don't know how regularly your news stations tell you, we get this such and such miles per hour winds today. Ours, it's like a need to know type thing, because you need to know if your little Prius is going to be knocked off the road or not.
They say it on the news, but I rarely watch the news for my weather. I just go on my weather app, and my weather app only says if it's southeast wind 17 miles per hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
Swear it was faster.
Yeah, 17's not bad at all. I was, a little worried that you were having to deal with like 30 to 40.
I think I'd be blown off the ground if it was 30 or 40, wouldn't I?
No, you would just find it very hard to move. What makes, tornadoes fun is, I think they're up in the 50 to 60 range.
I remember a week after the tornado that torched my church, I had a softball game, and my dad points out a funnel cloud to everybody, and it's like, tornado! And it just ended the game right when it started.
I love tornado country because your dad pointed it out and they had to stop the game. But how many people stayed and just watched the funnel cloud?
This part is that I distinctly remember this, even though I was in second grade. But there were two types of people. There were the people who were running to the parking lot, sprinting with all of their stuff. And then there were the people that were still playing their softball game.
I love...
It's whatever, it's a funnel cloud. It's not the end of the world.
I love tornado country. Get us some
I guess
good
the thing is that I was only really known for, like, the flood of 2008 in terms of, like, big disasters. Like, we're in tornado country, in air quotes, in the sense that we have tornado season at the same time, but, you know, it never gets, like, so bad for damage that we end up on national news.
Well, Texas is just so big that, like, there's always the chance of something happening somewhere in the state, you know? So, like, yeah, Houston can get hit with a monster hurricane, and we are very sad for Houston. But I'm up here in Lubbock, so I'm totally fine. My favorite story that Mom tells is whenever she was working as a receptionist at a brain trauma treatment facility. And she had a mom call in that was just absolutely beside herself with worry, asking what Lubbock's or what TLC's plan for the tornadoes was. And Mom takes a look outside the window, and it is just clear as day, gorgeous, mild breeze, blue skies, completely beautiful weather. And she's totally confused as to what this parent is going on about. Come to find out, there's actually a tornado that had touched down in Dallas. Which, here's the thing about Dallas, it is 6 hours away from us. Our heart goes out to Dallas every time they get a tornado. But we are 100% unaffected. Everything is bigger here, and that is, you know, for good and for bad. If you ever get the chance to come to Texas and you can only go to one part of the state, go to San Antonio. It's absolutely gorgeous. But if you ever get to come to West Texas, the only thing here is Lubbock. That is it. We have Ransom Canyon that's somewhere around here. Cadillac Range is in the general vicinity. And, yeah, there's nothing in West Texas. You're not going to come to West Texas. There we go. There's that glow I was looking for. Yeah, everything's bigger in Texas, and we definitely pride ourselves on it. Even the bad things. I feel like I should change this to green.
Did you watch Super Size Me in health class?
No, because Texas doesn't believe in health class. Sorry, that was salty. No, I didn't. As to whether or not that's because my state believes in health class, I don't know for sure. I never
have a health class.
Well, I've had a health class in school, but it was very generic and it was not very helpful at all. I don't know if we went over anything other than generic body mass index stuff and hey, you should exercise, and depression is whenever your brain feels sad all the time. Is very, very bare minimum. This is for Abyss. I think it's Abyss. Is that the right day? Yeah, the salt was there. Sorry, guys. The salt's normally not that bad. But oh boy, was it there today.
In my health class, one day the teacher came in with like a special like glasses type deal that's supposed to simulate what it feels like or like how you view things when you're intoxicated.
Oh, fun.
And so what we were supposed to do was try to walk on a tightrope. Or not a tightrope, but like a line on of duct tape.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought so sure that I was on top of it. I was like, heck yeah, I'm doing it. And I wasn't, and I was super embarrassed.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty good way to like teach kids that, hey, you may think that you're good at being drunk, and you're not.
Yep.
I'm so happy. We were checking off days of the week real quick. But yeah, no, Texas is a trip. Especially West Texas. We're sitting right smack the tail end of the Bible Belt, which means if you're driving into my small town of 10,000 people, you see no less than 4 church signs welcoming you into town on the highway. And whenever you get into town, there are no less than 4 churches just along that stretch of road. And if you are to turn off of that road, you are liable to find at least 2 more in any given direction. So that colors a lot of how things are done around here. Speedrun Merjago. This is just, I'm on a roll and I'm enjoying life. So we're doing all the things.
But what's next? What are you doing next?
I can either do family or we can try and sketch out ruins. I should probably try and sketch out ruins because, once I have a sketch, it's way easy to, line and color that shit. Yeah, no. Rena is from the Bible Belt, Texas, which for everyone outside the United States or outside of the South, because I don't know how far the term Bible Belt actually reaches.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
So the Bible Belt is the basically the lower ribbon of states from about South Carolina to Texas and New Mexico, where basically churches are effing everywhere. Most of them are Protestant, Baptist, or Methodist churches, I think, or at least that's how they are in West Texas. Multiple arms. What were we doing for multiple arms?
It was Garmadon getting his powers.
Oh, right, yes. We do have a plan for multiple arms. It's gonna be lit. But yeah, the Bible Belt is, unfortunately, there is a correlation between the Bible Belt and between the more conservative church-run stereotypes about the American South. So if you've ever looked at something going on in the American South and you've asked yourself, why on earth are they saying that? It's totally against, science, common sense, whatever. Know that it is because of the Bible Belt tendencies, and it is not because of Christianity or beliefs or anything like that. It is because there's a really broken system here.
Story of the world.
Right? I mean, the good news is if you're ever having a hard time, if you can find yourself a Church of Christ, they usually have a carpenter's kitchen and they will feed you. And frankly, if there's multiple churches feeding people in the area, go to the Church of Christ. They have the prettiest music. Yeah. This is day 20, ruins. Right. So we're going to need to have a totally effed up Chen's place with a very open door. Okay. This is going to take all of my room planning, lack of expertise.
Hey, this is good practice for you, girl.
You people always trying to get me to improve upon my skills. How dare you?
Suit up. Fish tank?
Yeah, the fish tank's gonna be right here in this portion with a bunch of broken glass and stuff. We're gonna have someone looking very suspicious on their way out through here. That's definitely not a mermaid tail. Whoops.
Wait, could Garm possibly wrap Lloyd in a tablecloth? Or would he just carry him?
He might be wrapped in a tablecloth because, you know, this kid's drying out and Garm has no idea if he's going to change back or not.
I gotta go. I think it's dinner time for me.
Oh,
sorry to cut it short.
You're
Have
good.
A night.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
They are definitely not eating. They're not eating people at Chen's Diner. They're not eating the mermaids. No, that's not going on. Wow, that was loud. Okay. Yeah, that's not what's going on. Although I can see the thought being there. Yeah, no, it's just he's using the mermaids as entertainment. Who's ready for some Sonic Weeaboo music? Yeah, safe inside the pod, one would ever know. He has control. Yeah, no, that's definitely the vibe. That's what that we're going for here. That what's it? That it's definitely for entertainment. Only instead of, you know, nice people in mermaid costumes, it's actual mermaids who do not want to be here. The screen, don't know how long we've waited as the Eggman watches. She goes away. No one knows. Our events that made our changes me. Hey, Kat, what's up? You breaking hearts again? Through the scene as the Eggman watches. Yeah, sorry, Kat. You know I'm usually down to talk. I'm streaming today. Oh man, yeah, I definitely ranted about that. I still feel kind of bad because I know Mel enjoys it, but yeah, it's just makes no sense. I think you can hear the wind kind of knocking on things now. Was the congregation's vagrant, then unrequited love? When your passion's exaltation and finding refuge was not enough. He was the youngest of the family and the last to be let go. And they decided they would try and make it on their own. Oh, memories, where'd you go? You're all I've ever known. Oh, I miss yesterday. How to let it fade away. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, there are a lot of people running around in this one. Came December, perfection for the cold. Honestly, I never really plan on the first Spinjitzu master for these because he's such a he's such an absentee player. You know, he never actually shows up. We hear all the time that like he did this, that, and whatever. We've never seen his face. We've heard him talk maybe 3 times. So I never really plan for him in AUs. You're all I've ever known. Oh, I miss yesterday. How to let it fade away. This needs to be changed. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, la, la. Momentum, and the bills are piling high. Independent, they thought they had it planned. Should've known right from the start, you can't predict the end. Memory, where'd you go? All I've ever known. I miss yesterday. How to let it fade away. You go, you're all I've ever known. It is Zane and Pix. I'm in the crowd full of angels and demons, looking out for the jingles and heathens. Body move and nobody gonna get hurt. Show the sky with your face in the dirt. Everybody's a star. Got my money and I'm feeling kinda low. Everybody got a scar. Ain't it funny how we're running out of hope? Yeah, that's what's going on here. Zane and Zane and Pix have Kai and Nia, because somebody broke the tank, and so Zane and Pix, being workers here, need to save the shop's investment, which is the mermaids. But somebody's already grabbed Lloyd. Everybody's a star. Got my money and I'm feeling kinda low. Everybody got a sky. Ain't it funny I'm running out of road. It's really important to get the mermaids somewhere in water quickly. They don't do very well out of water for very long. Down the floors of the trainers. Looks and I'm looking for a way back. Burning books in a bulletproof backpack. Well, it certainly wasn't entirely an accident. We'll leave it at that. He sure did. That's his son, so he's gonna take him. He's not gonna leave him for anybody to have. It was not a power of destruction. I will tell you this much. Garmadon's not the one who broke the tank. No one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife. Now I need someone to bring me back to life. Got a feeling that I'm going under. Now that I'll make it out alive. If I quit calling you my lover, move on. You watch me bleeding till I can't breathe. Shaking body onto my knees. And I'm winning without your kisses. I'll be needing stitches. Tripping over myself. Aching, begging you to come help. And I'm winning without your kisses. I'll be needing stitches. It's like a moth drawn to the flame. Let me in, couldn't take the pain. Your bitter heart cold to the touch. No, Moro's actually in a separate tank, as is Ray at this moment. Feeling I'm going under, and I'm not gonna make it out alive. If I quit calling you my lover, move on. You watch me bleeding till I can't breathe. So the timeline goes like this. First thing that happens is Garmadon gives up being a mermaid to be with his family. We saw a really cute little picture with that with Garmadon, Misako, and Lloyd before shit hit the fan. Shit promptly hits the fan with the Great Devourer sinking Garmadon's ship, which, spoiler alert, will be released tomorrow for the Great Devourer prompt. And during all of that, Wu finds baby Lloyd. Doesn't find anyone else, but he does know that this is his nephew, so he takes in Lloyd. Lloyd grows up with older brother Moro, and for like a solid 4 years, things are actually pretty great until Moro and Mia are kidnapped by pirates who are specifically looking for mermaids to grab. So that happens, and Kai gets an injury on his eye from chasing after them. Maya, while looking for them, goes missing and washes up on a lagoon, very injured. And Ray calls off the search whenever Maya goes missing too. He doesn't want to lose Kai. He doesn't want to lose what he's still got. So that leaves Ray raising Kai by himself and Wu raising Lloyd. Fast forward another few years, and Lloyd gets got by pirates. Kai gets pissed off and chases after him and actually gets himself caught this time. Meanwhile, Chen has had both Moro and Nia, but recently separated them because Moro's a moody little guy, even in the best of times. So he's been hiding away from people who come to watch a mermaid. And Nia has been a little bit more... She's been a lot easier to get to actually come out, mostly because she's able to talk to Zane and Pixel, and she enjoys talking to them at least. So she behaves. Moro doesn't. He's left in a tank on the dock, kind of a pay $10, come see the merman type thing. Nia is still in Chen's restaurant being an entertainer. So Kai gets caught, Lloyd gets caught, they get tossed into Moro's tank. You know, big tearful reunion, oh my god. Person who is basically an older brother to one and a best friend to another. It's some good times. Ray and Wu make their way to that same dock. They use a spell to turn human, but Chen actually does recognize it for what it is and exposes Ray as a mermaid, captures him, and actually gives him to Skylar as kind of a weird pet thing. You know, here's a mermaid. Told you could have a mermaid when you were a kid. Here's a mermaid now. And so Ray is just separated from his kids. Kai actually gets to be reunited with Nia, along with Lloyd, at a big event that Chen has advertised for his restaurant that Garmadon shows up to, sees his kid. There is an escape made, and that's the point where we're at now. Wu has been drenched with water, so he's turning back into a mermaid right now. He's not having a great day. Those thoughts of past lovers, they'll always haunt me. I wish I could believe you never wronged me. And when you remember me in the same way, I remember you. We built this house, memories, take my picture now. Thanks! I high-key credit Mel for helping me get my thoughts in order and reminding me what comes next. If you guys could not tell from watching the stream, she's much better at remembering plot points than I am. Oh yeah, Garmadon takes his son and just runs the fuck out of there. Do you see it when your fantasies become your legacy? Miss me, place, house of memories. Yeah, Garmadon is very much a take his kid and run type situation. Please. But let me tell you, I've drawn more wet clothing in the past 2 weeks than I have ever before. Hope you guys are Disney fans. Aw, thank you. Oops. You lose your way and lose the thread, lose your cool then lose your head. Every loss is harder to excuse. Then you'll see you'll lose your faith and lose your soul, till you lose complete control. Realize there's nothing left to lose, nothing left to lose. The path I'm on is a path paved in black. I'm taking that road and I'm not looking back. Each twist and each turn is straight where I'm yearning to go. Yes, it's true, my path is dark, but I see where it ends. My rivals will fall as my power ascends. Despise me, that's fine, I'm taking what's mine, even so. Not like you lost your nerve, you lost the game. But you and I, we're not the same. I'm not lost, this pain was mine to choose. So I chose to lose my doubts and lose my chains, lose each weakness that remains. Now that I have nothing left to lose, nothing left to lose. I only want my rightful dues. Lose. I review the IOUs. I lose no tears and lose no sleep. What I want I'll take and keep. You can stop turning up the screws.
You'll stay in that cage until this is done. Just in case you think of escaping.
Totally forgot that Garm went in with a coat. That could definitely be what Lloyd's all wrapped up in. Oh, thank you. I actually really like that song. I have no idea why though. I think it might just be the notes. There's some pretty notes. Nope. Up in the horizon, an ambulance is turning on the sirens. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm like a soldier coming home for the first time. I dodged a bullet and I walked across a landmine. Oh, I'm still alive. Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding from the storm? To shine a light into the wreckage so far away, away. 'Cause I'm still breathing. 'Cause I'm still breathing on my own. My hands upon the red roses, making my way away. 'Cause I'm still breathing. 'Cause I'm still breathing on my own. My hands upon the red roses, making my way away into you. Grab a charger. Think of something tying off for the last time. I'm like a loser that's betting on his last time. Whoa, I'm still alive. Like a son that was raised without a father. I'm like a mother barely keeping it together. Oh, I'm still alive. Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding from the storm? To shine a light into the wreckage so far away, away. 'Cause I'm still breathing. 'Cause I'm still breathing on my own. My hands upon the red roses, in my way away. I'm still breathing. I'm still breathing on my own. My hands upon the red roses, making my way away, way. As I walk down on the ledge. Are you scared to death to live? I've been running all my life just to find a home that's for the restless. At the truth that's in the message, making my way away, away. I'm still breathing. I'm still breathing on my own. My hands upon the red roses, making my way away. I'm still breathing, 'cause I'm still breathing on my own. My hands upon the red roses, making my way away. Still breathing on my own. Hands upon the red roses. Oh my gosh, Garm having eyebrow fins. I don't know if I'd be that mean to him. Definitely did it because it was just woo. But I cannot lie. So who's holding the drugs? Who's holding the drugs? I don't wanna freak you out, but I cannot lie. I'm a teenager. My love is and vinegar, living like a prisoner on the heaters. I was a teenager. I am a neon visitor. Life's a mess and school is just for suckers. Na. Wanna freak you out, but I cannot lie. I don't wanna freak you out, but I cannot lie. Who's holding the drugs? Who's holding the drugs? I don't wanna freak you out, but I cannot lie. I was a teenager, full of piss and vinegar, living like a prisoner for the haters. I was a teenager. I am the neon visitor. Listen, if there's one thing we should all learn from The Last Airbender and from Batman the Animated Series, it's that if you try and put certain limitations on stuff purely because it's for kids, you are gonna wind up with some crazy shit. Was a teenager, full of piss and vinegar, living like a prisoner for the haters. I was a teenager, of a neon visitor. Life's a mess and school is just for suckers. Na. See, I'm a heathen who likes to sit on the floor and likes to sit outside and do all those weird things. The only drawback is I like drawing digitally, and it is hard to do that without, an outlet. In the end, as we fade into the night, who will tell the story of your life. I remember whenever my sister and I shared bunk beds. Souls lay to rest, what is left of my body? Or am I just a sham? You fought in flesh and blood, I commended it always. It all. Given my heart for a moment of glory. In the end, as we fade into a night, who will tell the story of your life? Who will remember your last goodbye? 'Cause it's the end, not afraid to die. I will live again. We live, we are more than our bodies. If I fall, rise back up and relive my glory. The end is fading into a night. Who will tell the story of my life? Who will remember your last goodbye? Not afraid to die. You're good. I don't mind it. Yeah, go ahead and go get food. I am always a supporter of getting food when you are hungry. Although, speaking of, it is almost 7 o'clock here, so I am probably going to end it here in, 20-30 minutes-ish. Who will remember your last goodbye? 'Cause it's the end, and I'm not afraid to die. This last goodbye. Yeah, here it's almost 7, which means that in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, it'll be time to put away chickens and chill out for a bit. Honestly, talking on small streams is nice because, I don't know what other people think, but I like having people to talk to. I like having people, oh, hey, you are actually watching. You don't just, have this up silently. YouTube isn't lying to me. Someone's actually watching, To the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. To roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. And as the crowd would sing, well, the old king is dead, long live the king. On me, and I discovered that my castle stand on pillars of sand, pillars of sand. I'm glad you guys enjoy watching this, but I love other AUs too, so, don't neglect your AUs. Sorry. sword and shield, missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, let's say no, it was never alone this world. That was when I ruled the world. I mean, you can ask Mel. I fight with autocorrect all the time. Writing a fic. So I am horrible about writing one-shots that really could be multi-chapter fics and then not ever touching them again. I know a lot of people want me to continue still in Spark and Fractured Fractal, and I think I haven't asked about continuing Fractured Fractal. It really just depends on the mood that I'm in that day. I try and remind myself that, you know, I do these things for free. Nobody's paying me to do them, so I don't have an obligation to do them other than to myself, you know? Mirror, my sword and shield, missionary in the home. It is Mermaid. Can't explain. No St. Peter will call my name around this world. That was when I ruled the world. Here Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, oh, St. Peter will call my name around this world. That was when I ruled the world. Yeah, comments on stuff will definitely get me to write them faster. Oh, that would be so cool, actually. Please write that. Please write that and then post it somewhere that I will see it. I don't even remember what I drew pics in the other one. Do you know your enemy? Well, gotta know the enemy. Why? Do you know the enemy? Do you know your enemy? Well, gotta know the enemy. Why? The insurgency will arise when the blood's been sacrificed. Don't be blinded by the lies in your eyes. Silence is the enemy against your urgency, so rally up the demons of your soul. Oh, for the effigy, the last majority opponents on an order of control. And there's nothing wrong with me. This is how I'm supposed to be. In a land of make-believe, you don't believe in me. You do not want to know how many fics are on my computer that could probably be continued. Do you know the enemy? Do you know your enemy? Well, gotta know the enemy. Why? And there's nothing wrong with me. This is how I'm supposed to be. In a land of make-believe, don't believe in me. I am always happy to help motivate, but just like, you know, when it comes to fics and everything, and fandom especially, only do it if, you know, makes you happy to do it. If you feel like you're fulfilling some sort of obligation or like you have to do it and it's not fun anymore, no. This is all supposed to be fun. Although, speaking of pirates, I'll see if I get copyright claimed over this. Claim this man for the queen from her bed. They owned her in her bonds. Seas be ours, and by the powers where we will, we'll run. Yo-ho, all together, hoist the colors high. Yee-ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die. By far one of the best openings ever in a movie. Jesus of suburbia, the Bible, none of the above. Steady night. See, it's pretty much 7 o'clock now. Tell you guys what, we'll do this for another 30 minutes or until this particular day is done, and then I'll call it a night. All right? This is how I'm supposed to be in a land of make-believe. You don't believe in me. I do think I've written more fic in lockdown than I have in a while. Fall in love and fall in debt. No alcohol and cigarettes and Mary Jane to keep me insane. Doing someone else's cocaine. There's nothing wrong with me. This is how I'm supposed to be in a land of make-believe. You don't believe in me. The Last Airbender is going to be on United States Netflix in like 2 days. Damn straight, I'm going to spend just the whole time watching it. Wait, you've only just started reading fanfic? Oh my god, I have so many recommendations. There's it's on. Are you on Tumblr? He 100% did take those jeans because I refused to give them to Garm. If you're on Tumblr, I can definitely give you some fic recommendations on there. Lines misleading to nowhere. Okay. I will totally post a recommendation. I definitely posted the rec like, I don't know, several weeks ago. But like, dang, there's a specific one on fanfic that I cannot remember for the life of me what it's called, but it's fantastic. It's got so much in there. Redeemed Moro, we got to see Garmadad again, Ghost Cole, Angst. It was just checking off all the boxes. It was so good. So good. I don't know if I've read The Butterfly Effect. City of the dead, lost children with dirty faces today. No one really seems to care. It was a 3-part thing. So, like, the first one was Cole being a ghost and getting splashed by water by accident. And so they had to go into the departed realm and find him. Only the departed realm is like its own world. Garmadad was kind of a minor character, not gonna lie. It was definitely more of a Cole and Moro focused story. I don't care if you don't care. I don't care. From the cradle to the grave, we are the kids of war and peace. From Anaheim to the Middle East, we are the stories and disciples of land of make-believe. And I don't believe in me, land of make-believe. And I don't believe. I want it very clear that I'm being super lazy as all get out with this background right now. Dearly beloved, are you listening? I can't remember a word that you were saying. Are we demented or am I disturbed? The space that's in between insane and insecure. I'm so excited for season 13. If only because I do like the opportunity for a Cole season, but also because like that just gives me more content to angst up, you know? Yes, it's definitely very selfish, and yes, I do plan on breaking your hearts. Sorry, not sorry. And not to breathe, to die in tragedy, to run away, find what I believe. I don't know how many fics I have that'll make you cry, but I will tell you that the particular fic I have in mind did make me tear up a couple of times. I was on the edge of my seat. Pretty Penny Tavern is ongoing. It's on AO3, but it's really good. I too am an emotional being. It's okay, no judgment. And I leave behind this hurricane of fucking lies. A million and one fucking times. I don't know if I've ever cried at my own stories, but I have definitely enjoyed my own stories, just completely shamelessly. I don't feel any shame, I won't apologize. There ain't nowhere you can go. Running away from pain when you've been victimized. Tales from another broken home. I typically post on AO3 or Tumblr. Tumblr I'm more likely to post on. But I do have a collection of stories on AO3 under Rena Calavera. Version 2.0. Here's something you never seen, make it right. People talk about my dad's situation. I'll always be the shame of a nation. Me as me. You are not a no one. Deep down you're a top gun. Be your own wingman, wheels up to the sky. Yes, Empress of the Underworld will be coming back. Mel and I, our biggest challenge is, of course, we're finishing out school this semester. What the hell is this? Can I rasterize it? Jesus Christ, I don't know what that was. Mel and I, our biggest challenge was, of course, school. Now that she's out of school and I am in my last semester, hopefully what we want to do is bring that back. It'll be in a more digestible format, I believe. It'll be in text form instead of in comic book form, but that's really something that we felt like we had to do in order to get it out. You'll never see me. But yes, Empress in the Underworld will be being released. Hopefully on a better schedule. We had a really good schedule going during last summer, before school started, but it got really hard to keep up. What with the whole studying abroad thing. Put a bit of a damper on things. No. Sure. Right, forgot about that. Stay mountains cold, dungeons deep, and caverns old, passed away for break of day. Wind our long forgotten gold lines rolling all night. Winds were blowing in the night. The fire was red, the flames were torches. Oh no, Garm's not gonna look back in the slightest. He's got his kid, he's running. Definitely, that's exactly what's going on here. Alright, now that we've gotten that all taken care of, let's do some more background. No, it drove Mama crazy being a trucker's wife. The part she couldn't handle was the being alone. She always needed more to hold than just a telephone. Papa called Mama each and every night just to ask if he wasn't, if his kids were alright. Mama would wait for that call to come in, but when Daddy hang up, she was gone again. Mama was a looker, and Lord, how she shined. Papa was a good, what a jealous kind. Papa loved Mama, and Mama loved men. Mama's in the graveyard, Papa's in the pen. At this point, Garmadon realizes that his brother never told him that his kid was alive, so he's not happy. Papa came home and it was just us kids. He had a dozen roses and a bottle of wine. If he was looking at the surprises, he was doing fine. We were to roll with Mama up and down the hall. Then I heard a bottle break against the bedroom wall. That old diesel engine made an eerie sound when Papa fired it up and headed into town. Here in the paper show the scene real clear. Local motel. The clerk said he saw it all real clear. Never hit the brakes as he was shifting gears. Was a looker, and Lord, how she shined. Papa was a good, jealous kind. Papa loved Mama, and Mama loved men. Mama's in the graveyard, Papa's in the pen. Oh, he'd be down to throw hands. Oh, 100%. When using his powers, he's definitely way OP. But he just never uses them, and to this day, I do not know why. Yes, actually, they do have their powers in this AU, and that's actually a part of this scene that we actually just barely missed by popping in at this point. Why am I coloring this like this? He's silver. Oh, he definitely held back because of Lloyd. Like, y'all saw him during that entire season. He was holding back the entire time because of Lloyd. Drain the pressure from the swelling. The sensation's overwhelming. Give me a long kiss goodnight and everything will be alright. Tell me that I won't feel a thing. Give me Novocaine. Out of body and out of mind. Kiss the demons out of my dreams. I get the funny feeling that's alright. Johnny says it's better than here. I'll tell you what, drain the pressure from the swelling. The sensation's overwhelming. Move me on, kiss goodnight, and everything will be alright. Tell me that I won't feel a thing. Give me Novocaine. That is a pretty funny image. Subtle as a flying mallet, Garmadon. Pressure from the swelling. The sensation's overwhelming. Give me a long kiss goodnight, and everything will be alright. Tell me that I won't feel a thing. Give me Novocaine. Don't ask me, I don't do physics. If y'all will hold on for just 5 seconds, I think Mel's back. Where is the button to make a voice call? Hey, you back with us? Sweet, let me turn it back up. I do not know what's up with Discord, but it is always super quiet. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the comments or not, but someone just asked what Lloyd thinks of this random guy scooping him up and running.
Oh, Lloyd is, let's pretend Lloyd is passed out because he just used his powers for the first time. So he has no idea what's going on.
Oh yeah, Lloyd is definitely, on a trip to Sleepyville right now. I don't really think he's on a trip to Sleepyville. I think he done been there.
He's already sleeping.
Homeboy is passed the fuck out.
Hell yeah.
Easiest way to make sure you get the right colors, kids, color pick from your own stuff.
Nice. Smart.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I try. I really do. I think we're getting a pretty decent scene here. What do you think?
I think it looks great. I'm happy that you changed it from its tablecloth to just his coat.
Right, like I was sitting there being like, wait, we gave Garm a coat. And of course, Woo's having a not great day right now. Let's see what I did over here. I'm gonna pretend that like this is just fine. It's all fine.
Just like, no, I was actually enjoying the legs.
Damn it! And then on the other hand, shit, I think Garm's here. Kai isn't the one who used his powers here. Lloyd is. Would you guys like to see a sneak peek of Element?
Not the sneak peek of Element.
You already got a sneak peek of Element. You know exactly what I'm doing.
I know, I'm just watching the stream. And now you're coloring in Woo's beard.
Wow, the stream is behind. I'm already on his eyes.
Maybe I gotta reload the page.
Eh. No, the stream has significant lag. That's my only issue with YouTube versus Twitch. I feel like Twitch has less of a lag. Alright, I got a yes. I'm going for it. Let's open up Element so you guys can see what that's going to look like. Because I'm super excited about Element. Lloyd's in the tank and he finna break out of the tank.
See it? Two dads fighting.
Yeah, Garmadon and Wu definitely are causing a scene. And at this point, Lloyd knows for sure that Wu is family to him. He doesn't know who the hell this guy is. But, you know, Wu needs help. So he's gonna bust himself the hell out of his little tank.
Only to make things exponentially worse.
Only to make things exponentially worse. I love you, Lloyd, but you're so stupid. But on the other hand, he did get Kai and Nia out, and he gave Zane and Pix the distraction that they needed.
They had to leave Wu behind.
Okay, so some mistakes were made.
Green Baby is an escape artist. Heck yeah, he is.
Lloyd is an expert at getting out of situations and immediately getting into worse ones.
Oh man, okay, like it's too late for you to do it now, but I was just thinking, what if like, with the coat thing, out of the sleeve or whatever, where you see the fin with Lloyd,
Uh-huh.
instead it's like turning into a hand. I was just thinking about how fun that would be.
Oh man. We're gonna have to hold it back though, because I definitely drew that sleeve way too floppy to be in like over an arm.
Right.
It's definitely one of those situations where the parent was just like, fuck it, grab the kid and go, and didn't even bother to put the jacket on, you know?
Yes.
Poor Lloyd. He just keeps getting kidnapped. Everybody wants the green bean.
The true green bean.
Listen, Lloyd lives by the, you know, old wisdom of if you throw a bomb at it, you immediately have a different problem.
Is that how he got caught?
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about how he got caught. I was just like, you know what would be cool? Pirates. This is why I have to bring Mel in on my shenanigans, because she asks questions that really ought to be answered.
Answer. Right? I mean, I like spitballed some answers to the questions I have.
Oh, definitely, yes. You help me solve those problems all the time. But like, I would not even consider, you know, how did Lloyd get captured? With a net?
So the Survivor finale is on tonight. I was able to dip out from the family time when that got going.
Nice. Are you missing it? Like, did
it's
you want to watch it?
Live, they're like live streaming it from everybody's homes.
Oh my god.
They sent the host, like the Survivor people who run it, they sent the host like 2 giant boxes full of stuff, and it's like, here, build the set in your home.
So they just sent him a fucking Build-A-Set kit?
Essentially.
How dedicated to your job are you?
It's like, well, it is the 20th anniversary.
Oh, so they kind of had to. You know, rest in peace everything that was founded in 2000 this year. I'm sorry that your 20th anniversary is so hard. I'm sure you all had wonderful things planned, but, you know, we all kind of got screwed.
Hey, my 21st birthday was ruined because of this.
My deepest condolences. I'm a 98 kid. I do what I want.
I was burping. I was so mad. I was like ready. I was gonna go see Mulan, and then I was gonna go bar hopping for the first time ever.
My condolences.
What?
I said my condolences. If
I
it
think
helps.
like Mulan wasn't gonna be the fun part, but I mean Stephanie wanted to see it. Rumi
Yeah.
wanted to see it, and it was like, fine. I mean, you can't come with me because you're still 20.
Yeah. I mean, if it helps, I spent the entire time in DC not being able to drink. Like, I turned 21 the month after I got home from DC.
You drank the moment you got home?
No, honestly, I'm not a big person on, like, I'm not a party person and I'm not a social person. So I didn't have, like, this urge to go out and, you know, go out with my friends and party or go out with my friends and bar hop or anything like that. But I definitely did get to try Mom's Christmas moonshine peaches, which she reportedly apparently made much stronger this year than she did last year. So, you know, I got the stronger version right off the bat. I don't know much about her recipe, only that it involves Everclear.
I'm not good with alcohol types. I only drink cider.
Apparently Everclear is what you drink whenever, like, you don't necessarily want to drink, you just want to get messed up.
Nice.
So yeah, that was my first drink. Unless you count the drink that I had at an office party where, upon realizing that it was my first drink and I was being for real about this, I was told not to tell my dad. Zane looks so guilty all the time. I feel bad. Oh, that's why those are all screwy. They're on the wrong layer. Love my life.
Hang in there, girl.
Thanks.
Just keep remembering that She-Ra premieres tomorrow.
Tomorrow or tonight at like 2 a.m.?
I think it's tomorrow. Oh wait, no, that's Celebrate with the Cast. Or maybe it's tonight. No, it's Friday at 2 a.m.
Gotcha.
The final season.
See,
Will Catra get redeemed? Yes.
you're so salty about this.
I am. She was a B word to Scorpia and Entrapta, my favorite characters.
She really was. She really was. But you know that, you know, redemption arcs are like all the rage right now.
Oh, yes, I am aware. And I mean, Catra is the most Zuko person in the story, but...
She definitely is. Like, if anyone was gonna get that arc, it was gonna be either her or Scorpia. And Scorpio's too nice. Yeah, Scorpio was too nice at the beginning to have the long, drawn-out season finale redemption arc.
She... Like her redemption arc was just her redemption in air quotes redemption arc was just season 3 realizing that like she doesn't need to be in the Horde to be happy. She just wants to be with like people that she thinks care about her.
Yeah.
And then you know Catra being like, no, we need to stick with the Horde. And then Catra being just the worst to her. Like, I felt so gratified when she's like, you're a really bad friend.
Whenever
like,
she said that, I was just like, oh my god, go Scorpia. And at the same time, like, do you know how hard it is to say that to somebody? Like,
yes.
Shit, go Scorpia!
It was like, best girl, Scorpia. And you know, my guilty pleasure is Hordak, 100%. I want lab partners to come to be lab partners again.
Oh my
Is that
god.
too-
Unhealthy, you were born in 2008? You're 12? Mel, I've been cussing in front of a child.
I'm worried about that. That's why I was like, B word.
Damn it! Damn it! I'm sorry. See, this is why I can't be allowed outside by myself.
Remember, Rena, like this franchise has been around for a while.
Well, yeah.
I curse all the time. I know, I bet, yeah. That's not, still, we gotta be better. We're supposed to be role models.
Yeah, we're supposed to be better at this. And yet I'm not.
Calm down. Calm down, Rita.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just drawing all the things. Don't like how this is.
Although now that, okay, here's the thing. Don't watch Beastars on Netflix until you are 16. Yeah.
We'll see, now that's just gonna make them go out and watch it.
Well, watch the opening. The opening is very cool. To be honest, I never actually watched the show. I read the manga. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of it, and then I couldn't get into the CG. I was like, the manga is so much more expressive! Even though you could tell they were trying really hard with the CG. It was like, I get it, you guys, you're trying really hard to make this look good, but dang it. It should have been a cartoon. To me.
I will forever be sad about the way 2D is treated as some sort of cop-out, whenever in reality... I get it.
Cop-out?
Well, like, 2D is considered lesser, you know?
Well, yeah.
Like, why would you do 2D whenever you could have done 3D?
It's all Pixar and Disney's fault.
Don't get me wrong, I love Toy Story, I think it's adorable, all that good stuff. But now, like, if it's 2D, no one wants to watch it, or make it for that matter. Which I don't get. I love 2D, you know?
It's a combination of 2 things. Late 90s, early 2000s, you had Toy Story, A Bug's Life, you know, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, Incredibles, whatever. All those movies set a pretty high standard for, like, quality, and all of those were CG. Compare that to the movies that came out after 1995 that were 2D from Disney, along with their knockoffs.
I will not have you slandering Princess and the Frog in this house.
No, I mean like between 1995 and 2005.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
don't get me wrong,
I know
love
the history
Hotel
of it
Dorado,
all.
But it wasn't exactly a movie that I could see people sitting down in a theater to go see.
Yeah, I totally get that, and it makes me upset every time.
Then DreamWorks having Prince of Egypt be their golden movie. I mean, it's well made, don't get me wrong, but like that's not a movie designed to like.
It's not gonna get butts in seats.
It's not gonna get butts in seats because like half the world can't even watch it.
Yeah.
There are literally laws in like half the world where you cannot make movies based off of religious figures.
Yeah, I mean, There's so much up in there. But, like, it frustrates me so much because things like that have now made it to where you can't really do, like, we just don't do 2D movies anymore because the misunderstanding is what made the movies flop. It wasn't 2D that made them flop. It was other factors.
Like, quality. Don't get me wrong, I'm sorry for, like, being overly negative. I love Atlantis. I do.
Don't get me wrong. I love Atlantis too, but it flopped. People did not want...
Actually, it didn't.
Oh, really?
That is a misconception, and I hate it. It did not flop. It basically broke even.
Oh, and that wasn't good enough.
Right. Like, the budget was like $100 million or something, and it made like $330 million. No, the one that flopped, that nobody likes to talk about that flopped, was Treasure Planet.
I knew Treasure Planet flopped. You know, I keep my opinions about that short and concise, which is to say, y'all don't know how good y'all had it.
Marketing! It was the marketing! Like, granted, like, the teaser trailer was, like, everything that needed to convince me that I needed to go watch this movie.
I never even watched the teaser. I did not watch it in theaters. That's because we didn't do a whole lot of theater watching.
No, I was too young to watch it in theaters.
Yeah.
It was 2002. We
Yeah.
were 3.
I was 4. Thank you very much.
Still. No, wait, no, you weren't.
Yeah,
Your
I was.
birthday is Christmas. Treasure Planet came out the 27th of November.
Ah, hell. I was almost there. I was a very mature 3-year-old.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But, like,
it's so sad.
and then you had Treasure Planet, which is the biggest financial flop Disney has ever had. Ever. And then after that you had Home on the Range.
Which is
another
just...
flop.
Yeah.
And the thing about Home on the Range, or the thing about, like, Atlantis, Treasure Planet, Home on the Range, you know what they all have in common? They were being made at the main studio.
See?
Whereas Disney MGM in Florida was making all of the, like, it's not a gigantic success, but it made a profit movie. Just throwing it out there, not to mention Lilo and Stitch is, like, one of their biggest franchising magnets ever, and that was Disney MGM in Florida, which they closed after Home on the Range flopped.
It still irks me so much what happened to Disney MGM. Homeward Bound was my shit. I loved it.
Is that Disney Homeward Bound? Oh, yes.
Yeah, Disney owns it. Was that Touchstone, maybe?
All the movies Disney does not want their name on.
What,
right? Nightmare Before Christmas?
They don't know how good they had it.
They did. They did, and that's why it's Disney's Nightmare Before Christmas now.
But you know,
But
Homeward Bound.
Splash. They don't know how good they had it.
Oh my God, Splash! More of Tom Hanks than I ever needed to see.
Let's see. Homeward Bound. Is this Touchstone? That is the question. 1993.
Dang. We're just gonna go in
Directed
here.
by, produced by, written by, starring, cinematography, production company, Walt Disney Pictures.
Oh, so Disney straight up owned up to that. Alright.
Distributed by Buena Vista Pictures.
Buena Vista. Alright, we're gonna call this pretty good, and then we're gonna add the shadows. This will be done, and then I'll probably end the stream. Because my hands getting tired. That's not what I meant to do.
Kills me that I can almost name all of the Disney movies in order. Almost.
You nerd.
The animated ones, I can almost do it. But you know where I always get lost?
Where?
The short compilation movies. It's like Melody Time, Make My Music, Fun Fancy Free, and then Miss Ichabod and Mr. Toad, and I don't know the order.
I mean, that's more than me.
You should watch some of the shorts from, like, I think it was Melody Time, All the Cats Go Out, or something like that. Was a fun one.
I did watch the Pixar film shorts, or film school shorts the other day while I was at work.
Ooh.
Some of them were cute. I always liked the, what's it called? The one with the stomach and the heart and the brain being sentient with the dude. I always liked that one.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's on Disney Plus. They have like a little compilation of them. There was that one that a lot of people were upset about because it is pretty much the exact same as the you remember that cute little short with the kid and his heart trying to set him up with the other guy that everyone was fawning over like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah.
It's basically that, but with a guy and a girl and his thought bubble, and I don't know which one came first. I don't know if there's any correlation whatsoever between the two, but I know people were upset about it.
I didn't realize Disney made one of them.
Oh yeah, they definitely did. I don't know. I think it's Pixar. I don't know, who did what, where, when. Oh, my work schedule for next week is out.
Disney used to do shorts. I know probably my favorite thing Disney has ever produced was the Paperman short.
Dude, yes.
Like they made that and nothing has topped it.
Ever.
Like, it's that perfect, like, fake 2D, 3D style that I love. And it's just this cute romance, and the comedy is on point.
It's adorable.
And, like, I can't find it on Disney Plus.
Aw. Well,
Like,
anyway...
maybe I just need to find that shorts compilation that you keep mentioning, but I cannot find it.
Maybe. Well, at any rate, I've gotten almost all of next week fully done. Wow, holy shit. I just need to do day 19 with Kai and Nia. Thanks, guys. But I am going to call it for tonight. My hand is kind of starting to get upset with me, and it's going to be time to put chickens away soon. So, y'all have a good one.